Hello, we should be live. Do I exist? I think I do. Anyways, hi YouTube, hi Twitch. It's been a long time since I've been live, like approximately 5 or 6 months. Let me pop up my mixer, make sure I can see that. I am definitely a figment of your imagination. Also, hi Cheese Whiz, it's been a long time. Oh, life got in the way. Hi AJ in YouTube chat, enjoy your food. Yeah, I've been wanting to get back to streaming for a while. I've been wanting to play Final Fantasy XIV forever, and I figured I'm off completely on Wednesdays. I work basically every other day of the week, so you know I could jump into 14 and have some fun. Hopefully. It feels weird to be live. We're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna try and keep it simple. Let me pop into the game real quick. Look at that. So Final Fantasy XIV. I have almost no MMO knowledge. I played a lot of RuneScape. A lot of RuneScape. Did not play WoW at all. I played a little bit of the Lord of the Rings online. But other than that, yo, AJ. Yeah, and if you're in the phone one, you got the phone vertical view. So yeah. But I love Final Fantasy. So we're gonna jump in. Yeah, I'm in North America. And I'm pretty sure CMB, who's in chat sometimes, they're on the West Coast, so it's like 9 a.m. there. They're living in the past, is in Crystal, Primal, and Excalibur. I think you can move between data centers now, though, right? That's what someone was telling me, is like it's way easier if you want to. I just know a couple people in Crystal. Also, sorry, I opened a pop can. Okay. I apologize. I'm gonna pick Crystal. Yeah. Gonna do Crystal. I think I'm gonna play an Arcanist because I tend to like magic classes, and I know the Arcanist can like advance into 2 different classes, I think.
Hydaelyn. A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3.
Are you talking about like raids and stuff? I don't. What does rotation mode mean?
Embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations.
Skill usage order. Okay.
Each one enjoying an age of peace, the astral eras. To date, all have proven ephemeral.
AJ, I don't know what chat XP means, to be honest.
In the year 1572 of the 6th and most recent astral era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all.
Okay, he looks like a Final Fantasy XII character.
In desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Garlemald, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm.
Yeah, Bahamut tends to do that. I'm never quite sure if I consider Bahamut a villain or not.
The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees, and the era.
Yeah, because Final Fantasy 1, right, or 14 was really bad, which they redid into a Realm Reborn, if I understand correctly. Also, that's cool, AJ. Sorry, it's hard to bounce between the different Twitch chats. I'm trying to keep track. Or the different chats. But, like, a chat XP mechanic is kind of funny.
5 years have come and gone.
Hold on, I'm overheating already.
The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin.
Yeah, I took the off-screen chat thing off just because it was causing more problems than it was worth with bad actors.
Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press.
You're lifting in the YouTube chat.
Spurred by the promise of peace and
So,
prosperity.
Cheese Whiz, who's in Twitch, and AJ, who's in YouTube. AJ is like a Final Fantasy newbie altogether. So this is their first encounter with Final Fantasy, is the MMO, I guess, in some way. Well, you know, one of the reasons we stopped streaming was because we had some people causing problems for us on top of other things. But, you know, I think I've dealt with it.
Light of the crystal.
As much as can be dealt with. Welcome to Eorzea. Before you can begin, you must first create a character. Alright. Select your character's race and gender. The Eor are said to have traveled Eorzea from her surrounding continents and islands. 3 great migratory waves later, they are now the most populous of all the civilized races. They exhibit a relatively modest physique, both in height and build, and are known for their peculiarly short, rounded ears. Eors are well suited for traveling long distances by foot, a trait though thought to account for their swift proliferation. Their espousal of eclectic variety of language and tradition is a legacy of diverse heritage, as is their resulting lack of unified cultural identity. Okay. In former times, this is their arms go from like almost to their knees. Some kind of pure man. YouTube chat says hi, Cheese Whiz. In former times, the Elezen were the sole inhabitants of Eorzea, claiming dominion over her. Traditionally a nomadic people, the tall, slender Elezen believed the realm to be theirs by divine right. Unfortunately, this belief made the eventual appearance of the Eor in multitudes akin to an invasion, and a long history of conflict ensued. Ultimately, they diverged into 2 clans that exist today. The Wildwood took to the forest to protect their homeland, while Duskwhite withdrew to caves and subterrane, opting instead to avoid all contact with any but their own. They became, recluses. Lalafell. Lalafell sounds like a knockoff of, like, Coachella. Like you're going to a festival. A wee people sporting short, rotund bodies, the Lalafell, he is very tiny, appear as no more than children to the eyes of most. Many of these nimble little folk hail from the islands of the South Seas, where they practice a simple agricultural lifestyle. It was not until the opening of maritime trade routes that the gradual migration to Eorzea began. Now, one of the most well-established races in the realm, Lalafells can be found in great number in nearly every city. The Lalafellian culture places great emphasis on blood relations. Individuals are known for getting along amicably with members of all races. Catboys. And the ancestors of the Mikote, I have no idea how to say that one, made their way to Eorzea during the Age of Endless Frost, traversing the frozen seas in pursuit of wildlife upon which they subsisted. Adaptation to hunting lifestyle has fashioned them with keen sense of smell, powerful legs, and a tail which provides them with exceptional balance. They're very territorial and tend to lead solitary lifestyles, particularly males. So, one thing I'm trying to convince is Ronnie to play this with me, because then we could do like side-by-side co-streams. But I think you can get married in 14, so Ronnie and I could get married. Stronk boy. Known for their brawny builds and piercing eyes, marriage exists. I said only Mikote 100% correctly. You would say I did well. Yeah, Ronnie's at work right now. Today's my day off. The Rogadine are the largest and most rugged of Eorzea's races. The majority of the realm's Rogadine belong to Sea Wolf Clan, a maritime people who earn their keep on or by the sea. Be it as sailors, fishermen, or pirates, comparatively fewer in numbers to the Hell's Guard, who are known for their more earnest demeanors and can be found working as bodyguards and smiths. Al-Ra. The curved horns and beautifully patterned scales that characterize the Al-Ra oft give rise to speculation that members of this Heor-like race, native of the far eastern continent of Orthard, are in fact the progeny of dragons. This, however, has long been disputed, with scholars citing several distinct differences in the two races as evidence of decidedly dissimilar roots. The first and foremost being the enhanced hearing and spatial recognition granted by Al-Ra's cranial projections. AJ, I've played all of 7 through 16, and then I've played 1, 2, and 3, and I'm in the middle of 3 right now. Which 3 of the early ones that I've played so far, 3 is my favorite. The first and foremost being the enhanced hearing, second being the gross disproportionate body mass. Hrothgar, yo, you could be Aslan? Hailing from distant shores of Ilzabar, the Hrothgar are a burly people of lion-like appearance, or the males are at least. Females are staggeringly few amongst their population, and thus rarely so much as glimpsed by other races. The Hrothgar's imposing countenance, mitigated not at all by their sharp claws and still sharper fangs, incite panic amongst Eorzans upon their arrival. As they were also unable to communicate initial interactions, escalated into conflict. I mean, do you like turn-based pixel RPGs? If so, you will probably love them. I love that kind of stuff. One is very high fantasy, like classic, like storytelling. 2 tries to be more epic. I've never played a Fire Emblem. But like, you know, I mean, if you want to just like get a taste of them, there are videos, like they're on YouTube of me playing them. Of course, that might ruin the story for you. I'm thinking like, they like, they predate Pokemon, but they have a similar look to them. And finally, so how come we've never seen the Viera again after 12? Where did they go? I really like 12. If I were recommending a Final Fantasy for you to start at, AJ, I would say Final Fantasy VII Original, because that's my favorite. I'm going with the elf kind of people. Oh, I can see the what's it called? Setting. Okay. Now, small clothes. Elf as in. Yeah. It took my brain a second to catch up to that one. I've had a headache all morning, and I still insisted on working out. Okay. So, click that. Click confirm. So dusk white. So they're like dark elves. I'm gonna go with Wildwood. Also, this kind of matches my real life proportions. Like, I'm very tall and lanky, so. There we go. Oh, okay, you can go crazy on the character creation. I can be tall. So 50 is average. So that's 79 inches, which is 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. 6 foot, that's like 6 foot, almost and a half. Okay. I mean, I don't mind archaic terms. They'll be like ye old, small clothes. I'm just gonna be average height. Yeah, I can see it, in your story. How is your story going? I've been working on mine a lot. Okay, yeah. This is my face confirmed. It's so hard for me to pick, like, it's going very good. It's like to get because like in the summer, my mom's mixed or black and I'm mixed, and so I get like I just like I can never quite find my palette. So I think we're just gonna go with this. 1 of 3 million. Choose wisely. All right. Okay. Hairstyle, really important. That's what's his name. You just drafted the most fucked up thing you've ever written. This is what's his name, Laud or Locks from Advent Children. I mean, this is kind of how I wear my hair IRL. Yo, the pompadour. I like that one. I've always wanted to be able to do this with my hair. AJ, if you've ever heard of Shaman King, you're gonna love the character Ryu in that. They have a sick pompadour. Okay, so it's between this one for me and this one. But I think I'm gonna go with this one. All this stuff can be changed later too, right? I think. I mean, like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody ever in real life with a pompadour. I mean, white hair just looks so cool. I can't, like, my graying is going nuts. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with this. Oh, wait, give me highlights. And give me some graying highlights. Like, my guy's getting a little old. Hairstyling is in-game currency. Changing physical traits is real money. That's crazy. But they got, you know, if you make a good game, people will spend the money, right? Yeah, right? Okay, yeah, right there. Because I'm graying IRL, so we gotta keep that. Danganronpa Season 1. People have told me about Danganronpa. I've never looked at anything about it. Okay, eye shape. Yeah, I'm going 4. Yeah, okay, pupils are fine. Isn't Danganronpa a video game, or is it a manga that a video game was made out of? Eye color. They tend to offer free changes if they change something about the character model so people can fix them. Okay, okay. I was told not to overwhelm myself with side quests because, as you know, I am a side quest addicted person. Okay, so it's an anime and play the games. Well, I can't remember what happened. I was talking to somebody about Danganronpa, and they were like, don't play that game. And I was like, what? But I was interested in it. Because I think it's kind of zany, right? 4 tiers of side quests. Do we not have... I want to make my brows thicker. Alright, we'll go with that. Okay, so this is a problem I have. When I start making characters, when I change something, now everything starts to look weird to me. That's fine. This is like my sister's nose. Yeah, I think this one's good. Mouth. That's perfectly fine. That's a mouth. Lip color. I can't even see anything changing. 1, MSQ, spiky meteor, blue quest icon. 2, unlock quests. Blue exclamation point. 3, chain quest, yellow. Okay. So they basically I gotta learn the mechanics. It's basically a story of season 1, so they didn't want to spoil it, but there's another game in a completely different style. It's kind of a shooter. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of something different. Is anything changing? Oh, I see. I have to click on it. Yeah, power ranking, order of importance, power rankings. I mean, I guess this is fine. I got lips. Wait, what's this dark, light, and none? Oh, so there's like color gradients. That's good. Ear shape. Yeah, type 4. AJ, remind me to look at it on Steam later. Ear size. Oh, baby. Fennec Fox mode? We're just gonna keep it normal. Yeah. We're an earring kind of guy, but only on the left. Yeah. Send me the links later, and then I'll check them out. I've been looking for more stuff to play, so. I mean, I really like silver, but can we get like a rose gold going on? I need like better lighting on it. Pose. To the earrings I'll find later. Okay. Yeah, let me know. I know you recommended that one game. That I have saved. The Metroidvania that you were talking about. Alright, there we go. Look, this game, I have been told you can go crazy in the fashion, and I love fashion maxing in games. So I've always wanted a mustache in real life, but they look awful on me. I need like a professional barber, so we're leaving this off. Skull? Top 5? Oh, that's the game you were talking to me about, sorry. The way it showed up, I was like, are you trying to do the Minnesota Vikings, like, chant? That is so cute, but not me. Alright, no face paint. Voice. A million different models for clothing, and many of them aren't microtransaction based. I do know you don't know anything about sports. What the heck? Why am I so close? Man, you could spend forever looking at the voices. Alright, this one's, I like 6. Okay, it's between 2 and 6 for me. Oh, wait, wait, what happened? Left bumper plus R to zoom. There we go. Okay, now. The deep laugh was out of your nightmare. This is actually the rest of the stream is just me, putting on, different voices. Alright, I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2 for sure. Alright, I think we're ready to lock in. I thought about doing mouse and keyboard, but I had my controller just hooked up from playing Final Fantasy XIII this morning, so. Eorzean calendar consists of a moon, Menfina, revolving around Hydalian's 2 astral and umbral poles. While fluctuating between each of the 6 elements in this, the year can be said to be the length of 12 moons. Wait, what? So I'm just picking my birthday? Like, in-game birthday? What does this mean? Phoenix Shadow, hello, welcome. Okay, so let's pick a birthday. So, you were born under a specific moon on a certain day. I get it, mostly. And yeah, what does umbral mean? That's a good question. 2 to 3 free character redesigns. A small number is when you're selecting a date will show the equivalent month and birthday. Hold on. The small number at the bottom when you're selecting. Astral and umbral is the month. Oh, so astral is odd and umbral is even? So that would make sense. Yeah, okay. Means nothing. It just feels right, though. Wait, AJ, you know what it means, but it doesn't make sense? Also, Phoenix, welcome in. There is a YouTube chat going as well. Well, yeah, means darkness. I guess if you think, like, of the odd... Like, well, it actually doesn't make sense. Never mind. Patron deity. Halone, mover of glaciers and goddess of war, is the guardian deity of Ishgard, the elements of ice, the first moon of Eorzean calendar, bitter rival of Nofika. Okay. No, wait. Yeah, new moon, no light. At first, I was thinking, like, oh, wait, did my streams freeze? Are we good? Can you hear me? Testing. Oh, okay. All of my windows on my other monitor stopped moving, so I'm scared. Okay, we're good. Like, what if I click out real quick? Oh, okay. They're moving again. I don't know why they froze. Hold on. Let me just pop my chat back up, and then we'll be good to go. Okay. Keeper of the Moon and Goddess of Love. Element of Ice. A round skillet. Oh, wait. I gotta click back in. Stuff and break it today, don't worry. Well, and also my YouTube ones broke. I was like, ah! Talik, ruler of rivers and wisdom, god of knowledge. I am an educator, IRL. Zerv scholar. Celestial bodies and goddess of fate. Element of water. I don't think you broke it, AJ. Wind. The god of travelers and vagrants is something I fuck with. Depicted as a carefree ranger wielding a bow of yew. His symbol is the walking stick. Architecture and industry, god of the arts. Lightning. That's destruction. Inquiry. The underworld. Fire. I am a fire sign. Scythe. Change and space. Alright, I'm between Oskon and Birrigot. No wait, yeah, of arts. I don't really care about lightning as an element. Or wind, but I like art and traveling. So let me think. I'm gonna go. But I have to lead into the roleplay. I love that kind of stuff. Okay. I'm gonna go the wandering one. Yeah. Well, okay, I lied. I'm big into arts. We're gonna do arts. We are gonna be DPS. And we are going to play an Arcanist. Which, whenever you put Arcanist, if you type it into anything on YouTube, they're like, that's a typo. And I'm like, this is a real word. It might be older, but it's a real word. An Arcanine. Yo, I'm becoming a Pokemon. Okay. Adepts of the art of Arcanum derive their might from symbols of power, born of geometric techniques hailing from across the southern seas. Held within occult grimoires, these symbols lend shape to the Arcanist's aether, thereby allowing him to produce a myriad of powerful spells, using the self-same symbols to unlock latent power contained within. Gemstones, Arcanists are also able to summon forth from the familiar unknown as Carbuncle to carry out their bidding. And Limsa Lominsa. On the southern coast of the island of Vilebrand, under the shadow of ancient cliff warmed by the relentless onslaught of the Rotano Sea, lies the phallocracy of Limsa Lominsa. I had a headache all morning, and now I'm trying to read fictional words. His economy is primarily by shipping, but boasts lucrative shipbuilding, fishing, smithing industry, naval, Knights of the Barracuda. Ooh, Barracuda. Okay. Confirm. Wait. Curl as your starting world. You thought my story was complicated. Your story has a lot going on in it. Give me 1 sec. I just want to check one thing before I accept my fate. Search server. Crystal Marlborough. Okay. Wait, where'd it go? There it is. That's not accepting new characters. Okay. It's congested. Okay. So I can play this one for now. And like, yeah, I can travel to other data centers. I saw you said Phoenix, and then I was told that before too. Alright, that's fine. We are going to just use my Twitch name. Madrad Ian. Oh, I see. So, like, the grouping, you can travel to the list, but then if you go somewhere else, it's a little more chaotic. Okay, so we need to come up with a real name. Well, my favorite, both mad and rad. Sometimes people come in and they're like, so what are you mad about? And I'm like, a little bit of everything, to be honest. Okay. I'm going to call myself Richard I'm trying to think of names I like, and now I'm going completely mind blank. Like, I can't keep up with it. I just like the name Richard. Richard Rad. Alright, let's roll. Let's see. Morellian Priofe, Hubartian Valorant, Honorant Torsenet. The elves of this game are French. Well, I do happen to speak that language. Not well, but I can be understood and understand it. Yeah, we're gonna just go with Richard Rad. I don't know, man. My boy, Hubertane. Okay, it's such a dumb name, but I don't know what to name them. Oh, we're keeping it. What's happening? Oh, it's loading in the bottom right. I see it. Dear God, that sound. Alright, give me a sec. I want to change my air conditioning real quick, and then we're going to jump in. It's hot in here. BRB in like 2 seconds. Alright, I have returned. I was getting cooked a little bit in my office. You can travel to other worlds easily if you have friends on Marlborough. You can always visit them. If you want to join a free company, guilds, you have to be on the same world. Costs $20 to change. The world has to be open to characters. Each major pass changes to congested status. Okay. I do have friends who are in the other world. They don't play as often as they used to. Yeah, YouTube chat needs to have more emotes for certain. Also, thank you for all the information, people who know what they're doing. Let's jump in. Oh, the little Moogle with the mail bag. I need a plushie of that. Oh, sea-based, that would make sense. This is what being born feels like. You're just sliding down an invisible void space. Yeah, feel free to share game recommendations.
Feel.
My screen is too bright. I just got flashbanged. This feels like the Dragon Quest III opening. No, I have not played Hyrule Warriors. He's hearing, he's feeling, he's thinking. What isn't he doing? The birth of Richard. Oh, it's about to be the end of Richard real quick, it looks like. Yeah, I hear good things about Hyrule Warriors. I'm definitely down to check it out. It's like, I don't know anything else about it. Oi! Y'all alright, lad? Yeah, that's one of the cool things I heard, Phoenix, is that you can just level everything once you get far enough. You were moaning in your sleep, sweating buckets besides, rolling of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? Don't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. It'll be the Aether then, I reckon. Some are more sensitive to this stuff than others, see, and we ain't too far from Veilbrand now, which is chock full of Aetherites. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. What is grizzled about this man? He just looks like a late 30s guy. Might as well have been blooming seasickness, ship sleeping around like a demented chocobo today. If it's not on Switch, what is it on, AJ? I reckon I might head out on the deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa Lominsa's still a fair ways off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't care much for conversation, see? These kids look like they don't... They're like, we're the creepy twins, and all we do is interact with each other. Anyway, Brennan's the name, and Pedlin's me trade. Oh, it's on the Wii. I never played anything on Wii. I'm getting Monster Hunter vibes right now. Ah, smell that salty breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying. I mean, ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business these days, especially. Hold on, Ronnie messaged me. Oh, she's listening to the podcast I recommended to her. What was it that first attracted you to it? Gain power, glory, to amass a fortune. I did play Skyward Sword. Yeah, okay, I'll take the half point. I don't really want power. I'm gonna say glory. I want to do stuff that people recognize. Oh, sorry. I tabbed out. When you arrive in town, you want to report to the Adventurers Guild. There you can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business there. Just remember, though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. It's getting weird out here, guys. Ship's off the starboard bow, pirate colors. Pirates, bloody hell. Have ye no sense? Get below. My combat tutorial time? Oh, you get an accessory that way. That's cool. What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Lominsian colors. Bastards either have boatloads of balls or bugger all for brains. You can rest easy, friends. We've made it out of cannon range, and no buccaneers balk or catch this flighty temptress wins the winds in her sails. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd have lost mine otherwise. This is free trial right now, but I will almost certainly get the subscription. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have a look, shall we? By the by, is this your first trip to Limsa Lominsa? Yes. I have not. I've only been born 5 minutes ago. It is. Well then, this journeyed itinerant to tell you the ins and outs of your destination. It prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. You know, I didn't think about it when I was making my character, but I'm from a town with a major canal running through it, so it feels right to be near the water. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty-loving... Oh no, the libertarians are here. Ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with, them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. Yeah. You know, I wasn't super worried about, like, where I ended up, but it feels like natively I ended up in a place I would end up IRL. And that's one of my biggest problems about Atlanta, is that Atlanta doesn't have water near it. If that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Soagan are raiding the coast. Just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen, the locals fishbacks, in case you didn't know. You can get pretty far on the free trial. Money's capped at 300k. No personal storage. Trading and buy sell is locked. Can't make your own party. You can't join companies. Yeah, but you know, when I'm just starting out, we'll see how much of that I need. At long last, land ho. Behold, Limsa Lominsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and a beloved Lemalian goddess of navigation. Yo, my guy's clothes are killing it. I was gonna say, we're looking great. So people can add me, I can't add them. Interesting.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotano Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa. To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer.
Richard.
Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Limlane.
Limlane. I'm trying to get the pronunciations locked in.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Oh man, elves aren't immortal in this world? The Viara and Hroth, I don't know if I could select them, but they were on the menu. I love the Viera or Viara, however you say it. 12 is... So for me, I'm gonna need an etymology lesson for this game. For me, Final Fantasy VII is my favorite. You know, I'm a 90s baby. 12 is probably my second favorite, then 8. And then everything after that, it's like 15, 16, then 9, then... 1, 2, and 3, and then 13 of what I've played. Oh, okay, they're just long-lived. Also, hello, Frost. Frost Hero. I'm gonna call you Frost. I'm off to the market to deliver. How many are there? So of the mainline Final Fantasies, there's 16 currently. 11 being an MMO, 14 being an MMO, and then the rest being normal games. But they're not all connected. They're not like one big timeline. Each one is like its own universe. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's on to the high road for me. I want you to have this by way of thanks for saving me ours earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met and I'll consider a square. Don't worry, I'm gonna become famous. Me arse.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows
We gotta
all.
bring back clothes like this. It's so good. Although that would be hot as hell here. Like, should I start wearing my Ren Fair gear on stream when I play this? Also, for context, right now, I'm probably gonna play this on Wednesdays, maybe on Fridays if I have free time. We'll see, but usually Wednesdays at noon. Also, AJ, and YouTube chat, for people who don't know, Final Fantasy loves crystals. They are all about there being crystals. Hey, you there. I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up here. Do I look like scum? My boys dripped the fuck out. An adventurer fresh off the boat, well... Allow one of Limsa Lominsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. Oh, yeah. Sea breezes. And especially, like, you know, as soon as the sun goes down. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands, rough-cut diamonds of the sea. Select the control scheme you wish to use. I mean, I'm playing on the controller right now. I am not playing on an Xbox controller, though. Okay. Nah. Don't open that right now. Nearest target. Jump. Commands. Map. Holy crap. This is gonna take a while for you to get used to. Alright, how do I close this without using my mouse? It's fine, but... Hello, good sir. Accepting quests. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives, rewards. Press the accept button in the lower left to add the quest to your list of current duties. Yes, I will accept that. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. Without a bit of local knowledge, you'll like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. Also, FYI, Twitch side ads are coming up in 2 minutes, just in case. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll in the Adventurers Guild. The Drowning Wench is a great name for a bar. It's not far ahead, or it's not far, just straight ahead down the street. Speak to Greffar, not Jafar. He'll show you how to work with that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Baderon. He's the proprietor of the Wench. He might curse like Eorzea and Sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set us straight. Got that? Good, now run along and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Yeah, sorry, YouTube side. I don't have as much control on that side as I do on Twitch's side. But, you know, every penny that comes from this helps pay off my student loans. So if that makes it feel better, use the duty list to help you complete your task. Duty list. Upon accepting a quest, it will appear under the duty list on the right side of the screen. A maximum of 5 quests can be displayed at once. Doesn't it say there's a second page of this? Oh my god, this is insane. I might have to go keyboard and mouse. How do I make this quest thing on the controller? What? Non-player NPCs have exclamation points. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try it for a second, and then I'm probably gonna get annoyed with it and go keyboard and mouse. But too far away. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna get lost. I need Ronnie here to be my map, helping the boy pay off his education. All right, so we gotta go in here and say hello to you. Welcome. If you mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's lift will take you there. Let's get in there. Change camera to Legacy. What does Legacy do? $150. But what does the XP do is the question. Character configuration. Camera. Control item UI. UI? What's different in Legacy mode? And then I gotta talk to complete the quest. Yeah, I understand how quests work. Okay. Controller starts as Legacy. Ah. Greetings to ye, lad. Oh, it's like a loyalty system on YouTube side. I see. What'll it be? But you ain't here for the drink, are ye? You've come with a mind to try your hand at venturing, I reckon. Well, you find no shortage of work here in Limsa. The name's Baderon, and this is the most hospitable of hostelries in the Drowning Wench. 'Tis also the home of the Venturers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specifically for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of regulars. Legacy makes you run relative to your camera. It's easier to work with. Okay. They have a knack for finding trouble. That's why they call me Richard Trouble Rad. Not that they need it in these parts on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you. And if they don't manage, they're always the Galarian Empire, Garlean, to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but they're planning anything. You can be said to kill a lot of us. So, I love Final Fantasy storylines. I've heard people say this game, the story is incredible, so I'm excited. This town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. That's called anxiety. And who can blame them after everything that's happened? Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our ohms weren't the only thing that got wiped off the face of existence by the thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes an ounce of sense. None of the folks saw it lived to tell the tale, seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale. You can imagine why people might fear the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's a group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though, we ain't forgotten what they did for us. The God's damned calamity spawned memory loss and robbed us of names. It won't even let us picture their damn faces. 'Tis like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun, and you'll see your mind's eye as a shadow set against the blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it. By the way, give or take the odd gull. 1 to 50 is going to feel very weak since it has to spend a lot of time establishing things, but the pace feels different after that. Well, you're number 1 no matter what, AJ. The old heads, the people who've been hanging around for the longest, are inherently number 1. My girlfriend is blowing up my phone. Let me make sure something crazy is not going on. She's asking me about the podcast, which I'm not sure of the answer. It's what people call in the Eros the Warriors of Light. Alright, wait. Twitch chat. Final Fantasy enjoyers. For AJ and YouTube chat, if you had to recommend a starting Final Fantasy, what would you pick? Granted, they only have a Switch, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. If Limsa's ever gonna put this time of darkness behind it, it's gonna need venturers to help banish the fear. It's gonna need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them, and that's why we aid any we can. Venture is the effort well spent. What say ye, lad? You're willing to lend us strength. Hold on. Let me answer this text before I feel bad. Not positive. Alright. 6 is the best. It can only go downhill from there. So 6 is... The Pixel remasters are on Switch, so you could play 6, I think. I haven't played 6 yet. Methinks the Navigator. I knew she'd steered my way for a reason. Well, listen to me yatter and on about the sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis high time we got your mark in me book. Put your scrawl right there. Are the later expansions fully voice acted? Richard Rad, a fine name it is. Congratulations, now I'm an upstanding member of the Venturers Guild. You there, adventurer? I just realized my name can be shortened to Dick Rad. This is great. You there, adventurer? You sailed it on the last ferry, did you not? The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that the passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place, sending your friend signals. Were you... Bro, I'm being accused of naval crimes already? Hold a moment there, you got the wrong bloke. This fine, upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister, niece's cousin's closest companion. Hell yeah. Oh wait, hold on. YouTube chat is trying to censor people. He wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with unsavory elements. Is that right? You can be aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then we cannot be too trusting of outsiders when the loyalty is our closest friend in doubt. There's more voice acting in later than there is, but it tends to be only in important cutscenes. Okay. No, you're good. I just have the sensors turned up higher because we had annoying people months ago. You make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times. Me and 2 more as often than not. Now, sir, what say ye to a tankard and me finest ale before returning to your duties? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time. I should hope them. Ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Merle Thor, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on, so kick off them heavy boots. Man, that color of yellow and that amount, like, I don't think it's a bad color, but it makes my eyes unhappy. You'll have to excuse these bloody yellow jackets. There's been a spate of kidnapping. See, they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken the clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much everyone else, bugger everyone else in the town. Excuse me. Don't take it personal, though. Us Lomincians can be an headstrong bunch of bastards. 'Tis true. Given time, will grow on ye. Now, where was I? Oh, welcome to Limsa Lominso, where the sea's as green as the faces be patron after a few too many black belly whiskeys. Yo, I could go for a black belly whiskey. Take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning the ways of the city. Coming? Alright. Decline my reward. This concludes the tutorial. You have taken your first steps as an adventurer. Listen well to the incredible wisdom of Badaron Tenfingers and go forth and discover the adventure. Yo, pets. And I leveled up. I can summon Carbuncle. Okay. Close to home. Badaron, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals. Yeah, I try not to keep whiskey or beer in my apartment because my brain wants to drink it, but during football season, everything's off. Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to life here. Firstly, you head down to the floor, point your nose west, you'll get an eye of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's Aetheryte, a device what can move you from one place to another. Fast travel. Ain't no swifter way to travel, provide an Aetheryte where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with Yellow Jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, remember to touch the thing, strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. St. Barton's. I don't think I've ever had St. Barton's. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your adventuring bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, or you get fleeced quicker than you can say. Why is me coin purse so light? It's bourbon. Okay. I have a word with Swazblade. Instead, he's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant, and he'll treat you well. For the least of me helpful hints, I suggest you meet some fellow spellslingers at the Arcanist Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks if you decide to join the crew. Miri at the front desk to get you started. Got all that? Seeing them 3 tasks could take you on a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now I best be running along. Bugger it, there I go sending you off without telling you something crucial. That bloody calamity's made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road, while you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods what look like they need help, consider giving their tale of woe a listen. Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting examples could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Ninya over yonder's been casting advance, glances at you since you waltzed in. Why not lend her an ear to what she has to say? You'll like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a man folk can trust, the jobs get harder and the rewards get more generous. If you have time, I'd seek the advice of Smith Ear in the Wench. That lad as bear that title. I have some fine advice for them. It's so hard to say this. Holy crap. As a rule, make sure to grab every single Aetheryte in town since you unlock access to the airship platform and town exits. Okay, yeah, get the fast travel. Makes sense, right? If you have time, I'd also seek the advice of Smith Ear in the Wench. That lad as bear as a title. Some fine advice. Becoming a legend among adventurers. That was so awkward. Wait until he meets one character. Oh. But look at that cute little guy. I have done a fair bit of Middle English Shakespeare, and I took 2 semesters of Old English, so I read Beowulf in the original Old English, which reminds me of that banging YouTube video, if you know what I'm talking about. To leave the Drowning Wench, you must accept the quest, making a name by speaking with Ninya. I can't leave until I accept the quest. Okay, so... No, that's not what I want. Yeah, sorry, YouTube. It's hard. I mean, I know, AJ, you said that Twitch doesn't work well for you, but you could try it. Sorry, hold on. There we go. Yeah, we haven't seen Katie in a while on the YouTube side. How do I how do I select this thing? Okay. The main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's features. For example, creating a character containing to your character's various attributes. Okay. If you wish to customize the game's various bindings, yeah. Game progress is saved automatically. Good to know. There we go. Wait. What's happening? I thought I had it for a second. Alright, we're probably gonna have to go keyboard and mouse sooner rather than later. Pets. Selecting map from under travel on the main menu or pressing X on the controller will bring up the area of the map. Location of the quest. Yeah. You can summon the pet to do your bidding. You only have access to one pet, but there'll be later. Cast summon from your hotbar. Once your pet is summoned, it can be accessed from the pet hotbar. Guard command. Guards as master or refrains from acting. Okay. I also usually prefer keyboard and mouse, but it depends on the game, right? Important quests, main scenario quests. Cheese Whiz already taught me all about this. Scenario guide is a HUD element that indicates the next available quest in the main scenario. I do like playing with the controller because I can lean back a little bit like this, so I'm not like looking directly you're looking directly at my forehead. All right. So, first things first. Let me figure out how to use my quick bar. No, that's not what I wanted. Party members, friend list, player search. No. Right bumper. Gathering, crafting, hunting, armory, inventory, character. Okay, I'm starting to make a little bit of sense of this. So, how do I get to summon Carbuncle? There he is. Cannot be used here. I cannot summon my best friend Carbuncle. Alright, hi Smith. As one of the Smiths, yo, you're in a band? I provide guidance for those just starting out. No, I'm gonna, yeah. You know, let's just do it. Let's cut the controls now. Hopefully that didn't make my computer explode. Hold on. Ugh. You're going over here. Oh, wait. Get me out of the say. Wait. Just a little explosion. It's not... Views with the drama. It explodes. So wait, how do I... Is it not WASD to move? I have to switch to what? What am I switching? Oh, okay, wait. So I gotta go keybind. How do I switch back from controller to this? character configuration. Okay. It's somewhere in here. There we go. Mouse mode type. Is this everything we need? There we go. Okay. We're gonna. I'm gonna figure it out eventually. As one of the Smiths, I provide guidance for those starting out on the path of adventure. I suggest you learn the way around the city in endeavor, with which Baderon shall no doubt aid you. Okay. And then I need to talk the Ninja business. A veteran adventurer has some information that might be of interest to you. Okay, hold on. Let me finish this conversation. Would you look at this shiny new adventurer? Listen close, lad. I have some information that might help you here. I was passing through Bulwark Hall not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. It's a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How'd the plant end up in Mist? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to Skyn Rawl, and she'll get you down to the first floor. And all you have to do is pick up the herbs, take them to Ald Skeef at the Octant. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about shady goods. You got it. Okay. Character configuration. Change control settings. Standard type movement. That's pop-up size. Select the X-shaped red button. X-shaped red button. This one. And we want legacy. Okay. Cool. Am I missing anything in here? So we probably want to go back. Okay, and then is M map? It is. All right. So we want to go to the lower decks, which means I have to take the lift, I think. Let's see. We're gonna get lost a lot, but oh, look at are these all quests on the map? Oh, these are the peculiar herbs. Never mind. All right. Wait, I can summon Carbuncle out here, right? There he is. Look at that cutie. Look at that little guy. For a second, I looked at it and I thought they were all new side quests, and I was like, that's madness. Oh, sorry. My chat has decided to go... My Twitch went crazy for a sec. Give me a moment. Reconnect the chat. Yeah. All right. Wait. Oh, wait. Heal, place, stay. Yeah, don't do anything until I tell you to. A crescent moon icon. You can stalk me now in-game. Appear to the right of your experience bar. Ah, okay. Hello? Oh, what are they doing to me? Yo, they put bats on me. How do I make this go away? Hey, look at, they can be friends. How do I make the carbuncle menu go away? Thank you for putting the bats on me. Hold on. I can figure this out. I'm smart enough. Or does it stay there forever until I unsummon him? Hold on, I gotta refresh Twitch on this side. It's freaking out. When I tab out, the FPS plummets, but it's okay. I hope. Just give it a second. It's trying to load. Alright, so I oh my god, look at all the usernames. I don't know. I've got to be able to pet Carbuncle somehow, right? Oh, okay. I'm dumb. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. My Twitch chat window is broken. I can see you on my phone, though. Welcome to the main city. It's crowded. Type pet with carbuncle targeted. Okay. We're back on my computer. I can see you. Okay. YouTube chat is experiencing technical difficulties. What's happening? Are we back, YouTube chat? Okay, so now if I target you and then I type /pet, there we go. That's the good stuff. I think it's yeah, keeps freezing, but you're here. Okay. Yeah, my FPS is down by 10 for some reason. Then it's going crazy. It might just be this area. Like, it might be rendering a lot of stuff. Okay, let me attune to this. That's what we've been waiting for. Another novice adventurer. Veteran has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. I am son to him all, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace of the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance to use this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another, return and teleport to their most common transportation spells, making use of Aetherites and their connections to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself. Once you've expanded your horizons beyond the wall of your city, you will soon find yourself performing an active attunement as a matter of course. There's, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more, I will be here to answer your questions. I learned return. Okay, hold on. Let me... Yeah, Okay, I understand how return works. Let me go to system configuration. What am I doing here? I was like, I'm on a 4K monitor. I have it limited to 60. I'm just thinking if I turn it down, maybe we'll get less weird lag going on. Has this helped anything? Like, I can see my FPS going crazy over here. As long as it's doable. Yo, is it a capybara? Old, is that a really busy place? I don't mind Splenda, AJ. Proper procedure. The goblin merchant appears to be in some distress. Sweetnix is beauteous, gobble, and crafty mart trader. It's a server. It's another city. Okay. Sweetnix makes busy deal with uplanders. There's a little fly flying around in my face. Need deliver letter to gate of Malvon, but Sweetnix has shiver stakes. Uplander walk to gate of Malvon for Sweetnix. Uplander deliver letters. Yeah, sure, I could do that. First, let's... So now we've got to go to the markets. Is this big arrow obviously telling me where I'm supposed to go? A friend request? Is this anybody I know, or is this a rando? Oh wait, this is Cheese Whiz, isn't it? Could it possibly be me? I will accept. I like your hood. Hold on, one more time. Just for good time's sake. Oh, wait. There we go. Did me making this go down to HD help anything? What level are you? You're probably like a god. I would never stalk you. Level 100. Alright, let's start knocking out these quests. Adjust stuff in the graphics setting. Isn't that... That's display. So we probably want my display... Oh, okay, it's in a different part. UI resolution. So high laptop is like slightly less. Oh, okay. My FPS just doubled. A lot of things have changed. Ah. And then I had it set on this before, which just made everything bigger. I mean, we're right around 60. That should be fine, right? Okay. We'll leave it here for now. Wait, why does this arrow tell me to go back the way? Are these, like, in order of where I'm supposed to go? Like, I mean, like, is it showing me... Or is this arrow is just telling me I can leave? I can't believe it's almost been 2 hours already. So I want to go to the markets. It just shows to a different area. Okay. I saw you go this way. I'm following. It's crazy in here, man. Okay. Oh my god, lightning's happening. Okay, I see on the map. I see these things. So let's just start heading towards them. So many people. It's busy. Yeah, these guys. Yeah. I mean, I'm like weirdly like I like being outside and in public and stuff, but I'm like I let Ronnie do the talking. Is there a sprint button? Close to home. I mean, it just feels good to be exploring. It's been a while since I've gotten like lost in the game. Who must I speak to with my to have my ship unquarantined? How much is the tariff? I mean, that's how it generally works. But like, I like being out and just seeing the chaos, right? That like happens when you have people in areas. Where is Sweet Nix with those important records? Without the proper documentation, I'm afraid we have to expel him. There you go. Hand over. Where are these Sweet Nix records? Glad the dancing is so good. Submitted in time. Honestly, you would think that Goblin would have lost his fears of our offices by now. Every month he has to submit these papers, and every month his tardiness forces me to consider his removal. As long as one follows proper procedure, it's quite welcoming of foreign traders. Pray, convey these words to Sweet Nix. It will help the Goblin's fears. Yeah, I just did this game. A sprint on your hotbar. Oh, okay. But it's a... Does it run? Duration 10 seconds. Interesting. Alright. Let's check this out. I'm fast as fuck, boy! Got some moves. YouTube chat appreciates your dancing, Cheese Whiz. I know the quest is the other way. I just want to get it off the menu. Oh, here we go. Also, let me like, can I shorten this? I know you were saying stuff about it, but I was overwhelmed at the time. I'm still a little overwhelmed, to be honest. Yo, I'm doing a little jig. HUD layout in the system menu. What the hell is happening? I'm scared. Oh, I can set 4. These are my themes. I see. But wait. Is there a way to make this, like, go down instead? And stack them and shape them. Okay. So, like, you... Like, I would love for it to be, like, here, going down. So how do I... Is there a way to do that? You can stack them, you can shape them. This is crazy. The gear next to the U. Oh. Oh, this one. I see. I want you to be this one. That's fine for now. As stuff happens, I will change you. Oh, wait. But I want you to be... Hold on. That's kind of what I would like for now. I just want him to follow me around because he's a cutie. So I go in here, go in here. Oh wait, I gotta click on pet. And then go... Then just uncheck it. we're gonna get through this. The yellow square in the menu for the hotbar. Config. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sensei. Wait, save? All right. One more dance before we go. Yo. We're all dancing. It depends on the game, AJ. We're just the overwhelmed students at the same time here. All right. Let's start clearing out these quests. Okay. Holy crap. Look at that thing. I'm gonna have to, like, is there, like, an auto config for what? Oh, regen, thank you. For, the graphics on this game? Uplander delivered letter at the gate of Mount Maelvon. Uplander has wide heart and swift legs. Tax Lady has kind backwards for Sweetnix. Sweetnix has outflow of joy. Happy Gobby, give Uplander Jiggly Shine. I think I could probably go into the NVIDIA app and have it do it, but maybe that'll be for next time. Okay. On to the next quest. Now, the next thing is we need to convince Ronnie to play this game. Otherwise, I'm having a great time. I guess I could play this on my PS5, and then I wouldn't use my computer's resources, right? But I'd be back to controller. Wait, is this? Ronnie, play the game. You're a new quest. You're part of what I'm doing. We're researching and developing the field of Arcanima. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence to draw forth. Richard Rand needs his girlfriend to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. But I'm not mistaken. You already possess some rudimentary understanding. Shall I deepen your knowledge? The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these island folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further produced into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave aether into specific magical effects. Okay, so you buy the game for the specific platform. So, okay, yeah. I mean, I think it's fine. It's just kind of annoying that my 4060 is, I guess, struggling just a little bit. Allowed practitioner to weave aether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as Arcanists, and the school of Arcanima was born. Many such mages wished to expand their understanding of the world, took to the seas aboard traveling vessels. Upon their arrival in Limsa Lominsa, Arcanists found themselves welcomed to the academic elite and soon secured positions in the realm of the governance and council. The knowledge of an Arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from the master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Merylweeb, counting several welders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that the exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. Yeah, so we're actually... Look, Rowdy and I are working on paying down our credit card because life got chaotic for about 6 months. But what we want to do, we have a plan. So there's a huge wall right here. You can't see it, but there's a wall, the whole office wall. And we want to buy 3 IKEA file cabinets, put one in the corner, one in the corner, one in the middle, get industrial Velcro and mounts, get butcher block, put it there, have a desk that takes up our whole wall. Then we'll get a brand new, powerful rig, and then we can move this one down, and Ronnie can use it for work and gaming as well. That's the dream. Long-term dream. The knowledge of an Arcanist, however, is, I said that, Admiral Murab, counting on several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that the exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So, at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanist Guild was established and funding was provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would continue your studies, then I must assist you indicate your commitment to joining our guild. Okay. Alright. So now... market time. I know there's quests everywhere. I'm just trying to focus on what I have. This is making a name. Now, my next question is, how good is the screenshot stuff in this? Because I'd like to redo the YouTube thumbnail to have my character in it. Whee! I know that girl's name probably said something different, but I read it as Dingus. G-pose. Oh. Hide settings. Tilt pan camera. I see, okay. You're welcome to this nightmare. Portrait mode. Oh my god! What just happened? Okay, once I find a place where I want to take a picture, we're gonna do this. Oh, wait, I have your herbs, right? Or are you the other guy? Yeah, herbs I want you to examine. Chromatically aberrated. Oh. Here you go. Have some herbs. Yes, as suspected, these are highly illegal blooms known as a dream flower. They are prime ingredient in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into the sleep of death. Forgive me, I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than Althic lavender, a common enough export from Limsa Lominsa. In fact, these probably spilled from the crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, son. Not to worry, you've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Alright, I'm collecting stuff. Using items. Some items can be used granting various effects. Recast timers. Okay. Now, close to home is this way. One day I'll learn my way around here. It's generally safe to ignore everything yellow because there's no significant story in it. Okay, I mean, I like doing mindless quests, you know, but I gotta focus on what I'm doing or I'll never get anything done. Wait, where'd it go? There you are. I like literally was like, I do not see you, but obviously he's there. A fine day to you. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in Grand Realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. It looks like you're like, now listen here, you be nice. Pray, browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from oogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend some cargo recently arrived at the docks. You have a gift from Baderon? Whatever could it, my octant? Is an octant is it like a sextant? A week's pay and several bells of intoxicated memories. I am most grateful to have it back. This, too, is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain. It must be. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? If it is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps of bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply all your perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price and goods by each stall. Less sex and more oct. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. But verbal instructions of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets yourself. Alright. So, that's that. We gotta report back to Baderon. I do want to do a little shopping. I don't know how... inventory. Probably I. No, Gil's down here. 206. So, what we're gonna do... Take a quick bathroom break. 5-minute break. We'll be back for at least another hour. I want to make some tea, so it's gonna be a second. But I'll be... BRB, friends. I got up to walk away, but I see you, AJ. Hello, welcome to the party. I'll be right back. I have returned with tea. Yes, good chai. Also, Twitch is weird, haven't used it in years. What did you mean by chat filters, AJ? Okay, now, An ad is about to start on Twitch side. Sorry for people who just joined in there and I just came back. Actually, I'm gonna snooze it. I just came back. Get snoozed. Oh, it only snoozes it for 5 minutes. Anyways, is it? Oh, I turned the filters up a little bit, but it was because of people saying things before. I'll probably turn it back down in a little bit, but I just wanted to have a baseline level for a while. Is it a waste for me to spend money? I'm not like super. What the heck is that sound? You're a jeweler. Oh, yeah, you have to like go into Twitch and turn stuff off. Someone's crafting near me. Independent apothecary. Culinarian. Battlecraft supplier. So I'm magic, right? Level 1 to 9? The low stats are. I mean, that makes sense, right? I basically want... I mean, I don't mind my outfit, but it would be cool to find some bigger clothes. Or better, cool clothes. Let's see. And find new gear. Wouldn't buy gear yet. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. Alright. On the map, close to home at the Drowning Wench. Which... Hold on. Is... I gotta go upper, right? So I gotta go this way and up? Teach you about... Is that like, what's it called? Layered armor? Or is this just... Nah, this is not the lift I'm thinking of. Layered armor and looks. Okay. I love me some layered armor. Okay, hold on. I know it's right near here somewhere. Oh god, I almost ran off a cliff. I don't need the lift. Is it through here? Yes, and now it's showing me it's this way? Level 15 and access to old main story. Okay, we'll get there eventually. That's part of the reason I wanted to stream this, is I wanted something more casual. In that, like, you know, I had infinite content and, like, you know, we could just, if we want to stop and chat, we can chat, you know. Oh, we can do whatever. The center one? The big shard? I'm scared. Jesus is gonna get me like the nuns. The small one. Okay, I might have missed it. Enjoying your jaunt around the city. That won't be the last time you visit them 3 places. You got some idea. The loading zone. Okay, hold on. A good ear for listening. Obviously I don't, as based in chat. Stick with old Battleman and you go far. Thank you. I brought a paper towel so I could take my tea bag out and I wouldn't have to abandon chat again. Okay. So. Shard, right before the loading zone. Let's rectify this. Never. Oh, look at the little Vivi. All right, let's talk to you. Gigi, not Vivi? I have gotten lost forever. I'm gonna talk to this person. Glory days. Prepare a treat. These days, poor Badaron's so busy looking after others, he hasn't been able to do more yellow quests. He hasn't been able to look after himself. He deserves something for his efforts. Whenever he's in his cups and starts speaking of the old days, he never fails to mention Aurelier. Seems he and his mates used to eat the creatures on occasion. It's obvious he still has fond memories of that life, so I'm thinking a few Aurelia umbrellas might be something he'd appreciate. Could you help me by procuring 4 of them? If you're willing to help, speak with Clindral by Aft Castle. She knows where the various wild beasts congregate. Alright. So, I do want to go back and get that thing. So if anybody could, if like, the problem is I know it's a crystal. I just, my eyes completely missed it. So you're out here. Is it this one? Aha. I mean, I want to do more than 1 session a week. Hopefully, I'm just aiming to start out light because otherwise I'll neglect all of my other responsibilities. Sorry. I'm cleaning out my tea bag so my chai doesn't get insanely strong. Okay. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by placing your hand on them. Yeah. So, I do kind of want to walk for now, because walking is learning, right? Delivery Moogle. Hi, little guy. Badaron likes Aurelia umbrellas? God, I'd never even considered trying to eat one of those foul things. Nevertheless, if it's Aurelia you seek, you ought to find plenty by the river just past the Tempest Gate to the east. Okay. So I'm here. I gotta go this way. New location, battle. Right-click on the target, switch to attack mode, approach and face the target to start the battle. 2 rotating arrows will pair over who you're currently attacking. Various actions such as spells and weapon skills can be performed by clicking on the hotbar. Yeah. Most actions require magic points. Magic and Disciples of War specialize in range attacks, are best suited to fighting targets from a distance. The range and radius of action can be confirmed in the help window. Achievements. You have got your first achievement. For about everything, they give you titles and stuff. AJ, if you have not ever seen a chocobo before, it's kind of blocked by me. That's a chocobo. They're God's gift to man. Final Fantasy's gift to us. Okay. So my attacks, Ruin, Unaspected Damage, Summon Carbuncle, Radiant. So that protects me. Okay. Level 1 Wharf Rat. Little Ladybug. Are they aggressive? Look at how cute they are. The Wharf Rat is nightmarish. Oh, there's a Chocobo. and Cheese Whiz. You're confused? What's confusing? Blue is passive, red is aggressive. Okay. The Fate system. Full active time events. Public quests occur periodically in real time around Eorzea. Anyone can participate by showing up before one ends. Sense the fate nearby, a message will appear on your screen. The type of fate in progress can be identified. Join the fate the moment you cross the event threshold. The fate title will appear in the duty list. If you're several levels higher than the recommended level, a level sync button will appear. Oh, okay. So this is a fate quest over here. But there's nobody over there that I can see, and he'll probably beat my ass. Yeah, they're like specialty quests. Or like, you know, timed event quests. What the heck? They got a motorcycle. Oh, that guy scares me. Okay. If you meet the equipment cap. Okay. He's mad at me? Obviously, because I tried to murder him. I did, in fact, murder him. I don't know about chat. Was the sound effect too loud there? It was pretty loud in my headphones, but... Experience points. In the event of multiple solo players select the same target, the player who attacks first always receives the XP and items dropped. If you see a fellow player in need of a hand, do not hesitate to lend yours. Okay, bound items. So that I can't sell and trade them. Sounds alright, okay. Wait, what were we confused about, AJ? Were you just confused because you missed some stuff? What's my range on this? Okay. Yes. Oh, okay. We're just doing quests. One more you. What's the cooldown on return? I was just like, you know, teleporting back in would be smart. That I thought that one was coming for me, but he scared me. Ah! He was coming for me. Five-minute cooldown. But, okay, I didn't go that far, though, so. Madman Bridge. Anyways, since this is, like, for AJ, this is your first encounter with Final Fantasy. Like, the world is obviously Final Fantasy. Most Final Fantasy games are not MMO-themed. A free teleport destination. Interesting. But what's your immediate thoughts, AJ? All the other Final Fantasy old heads are here, like, just chilling, you know? Can't believe it's been 2 hours already. Let's see. It's only 2. We got time. I gotta make sure I do the dishes before Ronnie gets home. Otherwise, she'll beat me. Well, yeah. Okay, so MMOs are different, though. I think you would personally like the Final Fantasy stories. Like, they're really... The characters and everything is really cool. It depends on what you... If you want more of a high fantasy vibe or, like, a techno-sorcery vibe. Wait, what am I doing? I was looking at the red thing. Hold on. Soothing... Wait, that's Glory Days. Hold on. Map. Oh, I'm like right underneath it. Oh, I gotta take him to the... Okay, I'm dumb. Having, played a billion hours of RuneScape, I'm definitely an MMO kind of person. Sada Habjibbi has said an adventurer might be dropping by to deliver something special. Here you go. Else, I didn't have to go through all the trouble. The goddamn smell. I'd have aided Aureo umbrellas since I was a sellsword. 'Tis only the nastiest I ever put in my mouth. We tried sprinkling it with salt and cooking it over a campfire, but 'twas a little better than chewing on driftwood. Try it for yourself, you see what I mean. Oh. Wait, I have options. All classes. Okay, wait. Rust red dye. Strength. Or elegant bronze piece. So to help out. Okay. Yes, guide me, teachers. The physical jobs, okay. Yep. That's me. And that determines what you can wear. So, like, it doesn't make sense for me to take this because I'm not a disciple of war, right? This is all classes. And this is money. Okay. So, like, I either want hempen half robe or elegant bronze piece. But I'm probably going to take the robe because 100 gil is, like, nothing. A disciple of money? But I'm all about the fashion. Alright, let's take this. Armory chest. Oh my god, so much stuff is happening on the screen. Since the armory system in Final Fantasy XIV allows you to change your class, several sets of gear on hand, takes up space. So I have like a place where I can put my gear when I'm not using it. Okay. Now, I'm level 4, and I can't wear what I just picked up until level 5, right? Yeah. Defense 11, magic defense 20. So it's the same, they're just different. Is there anything different about this? Intelligence plus 1. Okay. Where's... I'm just clicking on whatever quest is closest to me right now. Right click and click item to compare. Yeah, yeah. Oh, more clothes. Has information that, unlike last time, is sure to be of interest of you. Oh, you've returned. I hope you do not harbor any ill will toward me for the earlier deception. You see, I believe the most important lesson for a green adventurer to learn is that he should always question the motives of everyone he meets. You will be here forever. Okay, hold on. I'll do a red quest next. If I have given any offense, let me make it up for you. Take up to you with some advice. Tell me, have you visited the eyes outside the Tempest Gate past Madman Bridge? The sentry stationed there keep watch over the road, and when trouble arises, they sometimes turn around outside to help. If you wish to make a name for yourself as trustworthy adventurer, you should speak with An Kreta at the eyes and offer your assistance. Okay. On to Summerford. Is... Oh wait, it gave me a dotted line, right? That I need to follow? Am I insane? Different areas. Okay. Like Final Fantasy XII. So then, where is Summerford? The loading zone. Yeah. Final Fantasy music, AJ, goes crazy. They kill it. It's outside the city, so I gotta travel. Okay. So should I go back to where I just was to get out of here? Also, the quest I'm looking at on the map. The Fool Me Twice quest? Oh. I'm stuck. I'm trying to look at chat and I'm running into walls. So I've got to pick it up. From who? Is it you? On the Summerford. Okay. The Drowning Wenches wants you to lend a hand at the Summerford Farms. Still in Limsa, are you? I'd fancy a trip outside the city walls. I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? That owner's stalwart is the old mate of mine. Main story quest. Black quest icon. And Cheese was said that earlier. He's got himself a crew, mostly reformed. Pirate types, if you can believe that. If you're trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. He mentioned needed another and another two, and your name sprang to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. You need directions. That the place ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast. Okay. So now, the Zephyr Gate. Yeah. Get your job quest too. Okay. So the Arcanist Guild. License, 1,000 words, lost and found. Is the Arcanist Guild... Wrong level of town. Okay, so I want to go to lower level, probably. Is this what I'm talking about? Nope. I was looking for... Wait. I was looking for the stairs. What did I do to deserve this? You made your town confusing. You probably weren't involved in the building. The stairs are close by. Give me some zoomies. There you are. What? Ah, okay. And then probably want Way of the Arcanist. There's so much stuff on the map though. Where am I? I'm here. Okay. Slowly we're learning. We're slowly getting better I hope. All right. What do these red shaking chairs mean? There is a crystal here. I see it. Get attuned to. AFK. Okay. Hello, my people, fellow Arcanists. Well, have you decided to enroll in our guild, or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? Damn, lady, don't gotta insult my intelligence. Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guildmaster. You might convey your intentions in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Thubregime. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership for the interim. You will find her just over there by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy, though her mind is sharp and critical. Her manner is most welcoming. Alright, so we want to speak with you. Yes, I am Thubregime. And welcome to the Arcanist Guild. As Murray has doubtlessly explained, I'm serving as acting guildmaster until our wayward leader deigns to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art's origins. Allow me then to expound upon its nature. Arcanima taps into the living energies of Aether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps by our ability to manifest the arcane entity Carbuncle in the manner of magic which his ethereal ally employs at our command. The core of the discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of definitive solutions to any potential quandary, even on the field of battle, nay, especially on the field of battle. This principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make certain of the question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An Arcanist is measured by his ability to calmly analyze a situation from moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. Join the Nerd Guild. The study of Arcanima will test your mental facilities to the point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through the predicament after predicament? Sure. Let's try it. An unambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Let us now see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. In Lower La Nosea, you will find among other 3 species of pest, wharf rat, little ladybugs, and Aureliae. Ask you employ your skill in Arcanima to eradicate 3 of each type. Leave the city through the Tempest Gate, and you will soon encounter the potential targets in abundance. As soon as you remain focused, I do not foresee these opponents causing you trouble to your budding abilities. My logic is too insane. Good luck trying to figure out why I try to explain how I summon Thok. Once you return from completing the preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanist Guild. May your judgment remain swift and clear. Okay. So I was just here, but my brain needs to guide me. So we're on... Is this showing me I'm on the wrong level again? I like your, like, Mortal Kombat mask. Okay. So I need to go outside. And do I have... Like, I can teleport to somewhere. I need to, like, start internalizing. You can get outside by them. Okay. Like, where the gates are. So she said, which gate? I just want to see where it is on the map and put it in my brain. Middle Zephyr Gate. Was it Zephyr Gate? And is Zephyr Gate this way? Let's see. We're not far away, so I might as well explore, I think. Wait. Westphalian, or Fanland, with the symbol of the quest. And so if I don't see the symbol of the quest, I'm on the wrong level, that means. So I should probably go upstairs. And if I want to go upstairs, I can teleport, right? Start learning how to do stuff. You're too zoomed out to see. The right side here, and I'm looking for black with a gold exclamation point. It shows a quest symbol next to the exit name. So that's Sommerford. When I get close to it, then I can see it on the map and I'll know where I am. Maybe. But like, yeah, so I can see this one is here. Tempest Gate. Carbuncle. Man. So you want to be a rogue. Hold on. South of the After Castle Aetherite, that's the next level. So, I want to go up here. That sound was so intense. It was like, wow. Hello. And then we want to go... Okay, okay. There we go. I'm starting to see it on the map now. Is there a way when I'm on different levels of the map to see like different levels, like layers? Okay. Step 1, kill these little cuties. Get cooked, little guys. You can only see unclaimed quests and such you're currently in. Okay, okay. Now, ladybugs. I feel bad killing the ladybugs, but aren't ladybugs considered pests? I'm being buffed by God. There's one. This is my ladybug. You can't have it. I need one ladybug. There we go. 20 times. I'm unkillable. Oh, right. This is the fate thing, right? Mossless. Go. Oh, you're level 12. Holy crap. Cooked his ass. Some ladybugs seem always to like want to mess with me, like they want to land on me. Oh, I've joined the fate. I mean, we're all here. I can help out, right? Look at this big guy. He's kind of cute. Oh shit! What just happened to me? Did he pulled me in? So for this fate, are we like clearing out this area? What are we doing? The ladybugs, man. Ah! What kind of fate? Fate complete. Oh, okay. Once the fate is complete, a window detailing your rewards will be displayed. Rewards are distributed to all event participants and are based not only on success, but individual contributions. Oh my god, it's so loud. Okay. Alright, so now, let's finish this up. Alright, I'm starting to, it's funny because I'm starting to get the hang of it, but I'm also like, my brain is mildly like oversaturated right now. Alright, so there's that. So, we want to go back to the guild and knock that out, right? Polyunsaturated brains. Wait, I want to go this way, right? Oh my god, a car? Is that the Final Fantasy 15 car? That's sick. Can you have other people in it? If they're in a party, but I can't join a party because I'm in demo mode, right? But I can join if you invite me. Ride. Wait, hold on, let me get this off the screen. And then... Oh, baby. And it's got the 15 music playing and everything. Yo, this is sick. I think 15 is an underrated Final Fantasy, even though you have to read the books and everything. Alright, how do I get out? Wait, how do I exit? The car can jump. Help. Z, okay. Hello. Someone told me you'd come to work for me. I'm afraid you've been had. We don't know hire adventurers. It's true, we always go through the Adventurers Guild. Yellow Jacket regulations prohibit me from doing so directly. Okay, I can right-click it. Yeah, 15, AJ, is a weird Final Fantasy because, like, to really get the story, you have to, like, watch 2 animes, play the game, do the DLCs, and read the novel. Now, if you don't mind working in an unofficial capacity, a personal request I could make of you. Get completed. Oh, wait, select a reward. You can now accept the next job class. But I can also put on my new clothing. So I've got you. The bouncing car. And I've got you. I'm out here looking like a dweeb. There we go. Useful tip. It does learn to fly later, too. Above your weapon, you will see a blue man icon. Click that to equip the best in-slot gear from your armory inventory. Above my weapon. So if I go in here... Oh, wait. I see it. I saw it. Okay. That's very helpful. So now... we want to go back to the Arcanist Guild. And the fastest way to get there is for me to find a crystal or an aetherite and go down, right? Sweat adult diapers. Okay. So I don't get any XP because you would be like power leveling me. Look at the HP difference, it's so good. Midwestern woman. They think you're Chapel Roan, but I don't know if Chapel Roan was getting those ads. Oh yeah, you're over here. I see the creatures beyond the city walls pose you little threat. It is with great pleasure then that I formally recognize your initiation into the guild from this day forth. May proudly bear the title of Arcanist. I suggest you continue your forays into the wilderness and keep the pages of your grimoire turning. There is no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of experience. Okay, I still get from other sources. To commemorate this occasion, I gift you with this hunting log. The enemies marked within its pages have been specifically chosen to challenge your abilities in the Arcanium. When you devise a new strategy or tactic, you now have a ready source of opponents on which to test it. And when you feel you can command Carbuncle as easily as you might move your own limbs, return to me for further instruction. I will be waiting. I am level 5. Raisins? Hell yeah. Okay, so yeah, this gives me stuff to hunt and practice my skills on. Chapel Road is like a LGBT icon singer from the Midwest. I believe they're most famous for using a college football chant in one of their songs and turning it into a song. Wait, why do you have 0 HP? What happened to you? I wasn't looking at the screen. You blowed up. Richard, isn't it? Are you eating well? An empty stomach distracts the mind and leads to hurried judgment. I'm off. Remind my Arcanist to take meals. So ensconced do they become in their studies. Speaking of such, have you been practicing your tactics with Carbuncle? I believe it's time to assess the improvement of your skills. As with your previous trial, I would have you defeat foes in Lower La Nelsia, 3 wild dodos, and 3 tiny mandragos to be precise. Watch carefully the behavior of your opponents, formulate an effective strategy, and utilize your arcane entity to its full potential. I expect you back in time for breakfast. I might be a little bit too into pop culture stuff. Okay, hold on. While we're here, was it /G pose? I need to get a shot for my thumbnail on YouTube. So what's a good, like, how do I emote? Like, what's a good emote for this? Or pose, I guess. Camera lighting, motion, controls. Left side about halfway down the running icon. Emotes. Open emote list. I only have 2. At the bottom, you can pull up your emote list. General. Okay, there we go. Wave. Salute. I probably won't use it that much except for making thumbnails. But, you know. Thumbs up. Sulk, surprised. What else do we got? Special. Water float, sit on ground, change pose. Wink. So I could do wink and wave. And now he'll keep doing that over and over again while I set up the picture? Yeah. Oh no, he's just waving, but that's fine. Okay, hold on. Then I come back up here. Oh god, I don't want that. Make it stop. Portrait preview? Why does it fully pivots my camera or mode to, you know, my screen left to right? Space freezes actions. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I see. He just stops doing it. And then the next question is, how do I actually take the screenshot? Deep freeze. And also, if I could get Carbuncle to come a little closer to me, so I could get them in the photo, but that's fine. We'll just cut them out. Alt print screen like normal, okay. Okay, so I want portrait mode. Now let's try this. I heard it. Okay. There's something. Ah! Yes, end group pose. Okay. It's 3 o'clock. What's in the box? The stand in the right place. Okay. We'll do that later. So. Can I see crystals on the map that I haven't gotten? Like, Fisherman's Guild. I'll probably go buy them at some point. So let's look at this. Summerford. So we want to go this way. Look at me. And I can teleport to the crystal. I need to be smarter. Okay. Like, this isn't that far, but I should be better at using these. And then give me the zoomies. It is by these stairs. Okay. Am I in the right place? Lost and found. The Smith. Okay, I have to walk there, obviously. And I'm unattuned to it. Wait. I see a crystal over here I should attune to, probably. Oh, here comes my cat. They're gonna want attention. Two little ones there and one down there. That's basically all there is. That's all there is. There is no more. Hello, Morden. From Mass Effect. In the Marauders Guild. Okay. And there's one over here. Wait, that's the Aft Castle. I already have that one, don't I? So, we can do this. And then, am I going out this way to get to Somerford? What's in the box? Well, I guess we're close to this one, so we'll go look at that. Wait, take me back out. I think. Oh, I zoomed in so much faster than I meant to. Yeah, we want to go this way. Maybe? Or do I have to go... What the heck? What's happening to me? I have to go outside first. Hello, delivery Moogle. So I'm in the middle of playing Dragon Quest VII right now. And Did you see the remake news or the, I guess like the remaster news? It seems like it'll be interesting. What's in the box? Chocobo! That almost ran me over. Yeah, I think they just really want that one to not be 150 hours long. Cause I really like the story of that one, but there are times where I'm like, oh my god, it's so long. They actually, I was reading about it. Oh, you're a wild dodo. They, your bike. They, made dolls of the characters, and then they scanned them in 3 dimensions. Like, you know, 3D scanned it in. Come hither, Dodo. All right. Are you the what are they called? Mandragoras? No, you're mossless Gobobi. Bulgogi. Dance partner. Oh, he's coming for me. I'm scared. Mom, pick me up. They're bullying me. Leave me alone. Also, I just realized I never responded about becoming, having some melee skills just for stuff like this. There we go. Thank you for the help. Look at your sick armor. I'm telling my mom on you. Alright, what's this? Level 4, you call that a toad. Is that a fate? Where the heart is. A hunt mark, okay. The wind sprite has a symbol above it. This guy? So that means that they're a hunt? Yeah. Okay, so I should bully these things. It is casting arrow on me. And then, okay, wait. How do I open my hunter's journal? There it is. Wind sprite. Kill 2 of 3. I've killed 2 of 3. Hey. And it gets you a nice chunk of XP. Alright. So then I have to go and turn this in at some point, right? Before I get my reward. Oh, I automatically get it. Okay. Oh, okay. Nice. Now, let's see. We gotta go back and talk at the guild, but... Oh my god, it's so bright. There's nothing else out here I should really be doing right now, right? I mean, that's an important quest. Final Flashbang 4. Ferry Docks. Dungeon. I guess. Adjoining area. I've gotten myself lost. Because we came from where? This way, I think. But it unlocks something. I can feel my brain being like, give me lunch, please. Although it is a little late for lunch. It's 3 o'clock. Okay. There was a crystal over here somewhere, right? Or am I crazy? Homemade pizza and bread bites sound good to me. We're making chicken fried rice tonight. I'm crazy. I was wondering why the battle music started. And I was like, uh-oh. Oh, that's one of my hunts. I see. Wharf rats, lost lamb. Okay. I need to figure out, maybe tomorrow I'll make my stew that I'm gonna make for the Bills game tomorrow night. Okay, so we go over here to the crystal. We go to the guild. And you're over here. Welcome back. It appears your coordination with Carbuncle is progressing at a satisfactory pace. Shall we test your growing acumen with a more practical examination? Our work at Malevian's Gate requires us to inspect and record the contents of incoming cargo. To simulate such a task, I have had several crates transported to the cliffs south of Zephyr Gate. I want you to examine those crates and then return to the inspected cargo here to me. You would be surprised at the depths to which some merchants will sink to deter our customs agents from performing thorough investigations. False bottoms, rotting foodstuffs, flesh-eating vilekin. I suggest you be prepared for any eventuality. Just like come into the Arcanist Guild and nuke it. Alright, let's try and do something different. So we gotta get over there. And where am I, is the question. And, okay, we're here. So we need to go out of the gate that is this way. And work on stuff. Tiny troll. Did I get you already? Alright. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, AJ. We're probably gonna wrap up soon-ish. Just because I want to do some cleaning before Ronnie gets home. Oh my god, look at this place. I'm trying to look at, I see my FPS going crazy, but it looks fine on the stream side, I think. Bulwark Hall. And the Zephyr Gate just happens to be close by. So, remind me again, what do these purple symbols tell me? They're fates. I've joined a fate. I didn't mean to. Multi-enemy fate. Okay. Oh wait, you're one of my hunts, right? Come here. Oh, B-Cloud. Oh my god, nuclear bomb. I think I need to hunt a few more. You nerds. Trance gauge unlocked. Hold on, let me look at my other skills. So obviously Carbuncle. Orders Carbuncle to execute Radiant Aegis. Creates a barrier that absorbs damage. Okay. Aether Charge. Holy crap. Ruby Carbuncle. Gem Shine. Okay. And let me look at this. Yeah, we killed 3 of them. The trance gauge indicates the time remaining for the effect of Aether Charge. Executing this action also grants Ruby Arcanum, which is used to summon Ruby Carbuncle upon reaching level 15. Aether Charge will also grant Topaz Arcanum for the summoning of Topaz Carbuncle at 22. Each summon, when called forth, will tap into its respective Arcanum, granting you stacks of Elemental Attunement. Okay. So that I can do elemental damage. Nice. Is this another UI element I have to move around for myself? Open with Aether Charge and fight for a bit. It'll summon till the summon comes available. Then you summon and keep fighting as normal. Okay. And so I want to go bam, hood. Wait. Click on you. Probably put you over here. And save. So I fight until I can use Aether Charge. Then I use Aether Charge and just keep fighting. The Gem Shine skill changes to whatever is appropriate for your summon. Okay. Tiny, do I need to hunt you, Tiny Man? No. Alright. Wait, I see a crystal. Let me get, or is it inside? Well, let me get this. Striking Dummy. Oh, flying on the tortoise. Okay. Very useful. Does not require MP. Small fee. And a favored destination makes it cheaper. Okay. Alright, now I should go inside, I guess. Wait. What's going on back here? And I need to talk to who? Hello? Or are they outside? Who am I looking for here? You're a gear person. Final Fantasy IX, right? Six. Okay. I'm working my way up to 6. What am I supposed to do here? An 8-person mount. Speak with Staleworn. Okay, I should read the screen. You know, that would make my brain better. Are they up here? You're not Staleworn. There we go. Oh, you must be the adventurer Baderan promised to send along. Richard Rad, wasn't it? You honored his word, so that's a good start. I'm Staleworn, the old bastard, as Baderan likely described me, and here is my humble orchard. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas, and if you're wondering why I employed these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship, like so many others. I was once wounded into the bargain. Sore wounded. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Merrillweave's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers work in the field seemed too fine an offer to refuse. Well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never took the tended soil, you see. And unfortunately, the botanists I called in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. So much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to help in and step where it's needed. Okay. Yeah, take that. Alright, so this is another important quest, but real quick. Alright, talk to you because we're here. Owner of Summerford Farms wishes to inspect your equipment. I have a mind to set you a task, Rad, but before I do, I need to be sure you're properly kitted out. Pirates don't care to parley with dandies, you understand? It might well be the ones here that traded their cutlasses for coulters, but you're still rogues at heart. I know a solid to the gear when I see it. Come back when you think you're more suitably equipped. Level 5 or greater. Five. 1. 5. 5. So I need some more stuff. Glove and hat, yeah. Okay, and then we've got what's in the box, which is also right here. I think, right? No. So here's my plan. I'm gonna go do this what's in the box, and then we're gonna call it there for today. I did have a great time. I just have to get something to eat before my brain melts. Oh, fall damage. Look at this. But I'm having a great time, and I'm looking forward to playing more of this. But I am very hungry, and it's making my brain not work. Look at that, baby. I can get a hat from this quest. Ah, we're crashing. Thank you for the ride. Where am I going? A hostile presence? Okay. Collect the crates. Hello? Hitting it with the book? I am not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present and allow me a moment to cogitate? The reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient a performance against the enemies set against you. Yet, effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement. And I watched you battle. The wheels of my mind whirled into motion as they were wont to do, inventing other possible strategies you might have employed. Let's see, taking into account your current level of ability, factoring in the etheric constant, multiplying by the number of opponents, then applying your tactics to other potential combat scenarios. Oh dear, my calculations indicate failure upon encountering threat level 9,785. We'll have to see what we can do about that. Though the opportune window to do so has passed, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I am Kalia, Malavian Gate Assessor. Acting Guildmaster through Brigim elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of Arcanima. Yeah, okay, so I do remember them talking about that. So I want to be in a town so I get rest XP. From what I have observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of fundamentals. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail. Regarding your choice of arcane geometries, what factor most influences action during a battle? Outwit, potential for amusement. I do what feels right. I like outwitting opponents, even though I haven't really done that yet. Just as I predicted, I have the final element needed to perform another calculation. The probability of you becoming an Arcanist is 90%, give or take 0.5%. Yes, the certainty is quite high. After all, I only know of one other practitioner who responded to my question in the same manner. It was the man who bestowed upon me this grimoire, the guildmaster himself. Well, our inscrutable leader is, as I'm sure you've heard, on an indefinite leave of absence. He did leave us with his most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of our reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty Arcanists is beyond our present abilities. Discipline and experience is the finest strategy in this case. You know it's a good place to log off when you don't have a 20-second wait to log out. You see the moon icon next to your XP bar. Okay. I suggest you continue to focus on refining your aptitude with carbuncle mastery with an arcane entity will greatly improve your success as a wielder. Here ends your lesson. Return to the guild, because they're waiting for cargo. And what of myself? I'm off to the fields, of course. The tactics I reasoned out earlier must be attempted in real-life scenarios. Theory is all well and good, but there's no substitute for actual combat. We will meet again soon. Bye! I can't wait till I get a chocobo. Okay. Now, the way home is up this hill. Bum ba da ba da ba da bum 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 ba dum bum bum. So what's max level in Final Fantasy 14 now? Is it just like 100 all the time? Take me to the crystals. Or am I? Wait, hold on. Be smart. Familiarize yourself with the city. Where am I? I'm all the way on the other side, yeah. That's what I thought. 100 right now. Next expansion, it'll be 110. Okay. So now there's the moon icon down here. So I could log out, and it would be good for me. I want to go here. I want to go in here. Have you returned with the cargo? I have. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Relatively clear blood and other gore. That could be something of a problem in our profession, you understand. I had word from Kalia regarding your performance. She seemed eager to continue your training. An odd lass, I'll admit, but the guild can boast no finer mind for tactics. You would do well to heed the instructions she offers, practically that which touches on diligent approach to our art. Did you perhaps notice the battered tome Kalia carries? The initiate's grimoire has served her from the day she entered the guild. She has her reasons, but it's admittedly strange to see she kept it all the way to her present position as Foreseer. I fear such an intense focus on Arcanima has led to her overlook other important aspects of life. As our master strategist guides your, Arcanist training, I hope you might return to the favor and help broaden her perspective somewhat. But enough of such matters for the moment. You have done well this day. Richard, continue your practice with Carbuncle. As Kalia has bid, I will be here when the time comes for your next lesson. And so this hat is, the dot is showing me I need this for Dress to Call, right? Yeah, you can right-click the blank space. Leather grimoire. The dot is the dye color. Okay. I mean, that's also pretty sick, but I don't have a hat yet, so. My gear is all mismatched. So now the only thing I have left that I need is gloves, right? And then next time we'll be able to start the quest. Oh no, wait, I have everything. Okay. Alright, so. We're gonna... All you need is glove. We're gonna call it there. Thanks for hanging out, Cheese Whiz, and Phoenix, and everyone else who was chatting. Maybe Friday I might be back on, but if not, almost for certain next Wednesday. And yeah, it's good to be back live. It won't be as often as we were in the past, but yeah. Anyways, we'll see ya next time. Have a good day, everyone.